Welcome to our channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about multiple inheritance by using interfaces. First of all, what is mean by multiple inheritance? One class extends the properties from more than one parent. Assume this is parent 1, this is parent 2. Now, this is some child class. So this child class have to extend the properties from more than one parent. This is called multiple inheritance. Why this multiple inheritance is not possible by using classes? For example, in the P1 class, we have one method M with some definition. Assume in the P2 class also, we have same method M with some other definition. Anyway, the child class consists of M because of inheritance. But here the question is, both the M1 is defined in both P1 and P2. Which definition you are getting? That is the problem of implementing multiple inheritance by using classes. Now, we are achieving this one by using interfaces. Why? Interface can consist of abstract methods. Here, for achieving this, I have different models. The first one is extracting the futures from more than one interface, into a class, That means, what is the concept here? One class implements multiple interfaces. One class implements multiple interfaces. Assume this is one interface. For example, the interface name is iTest1. And this is another interface, iTest2. Now the concept is, you are creating one class. This is an interface. This is also an interface. This is a class. This class implements interface 1. At the same time, this class implements interface 2. At a time, implementing more than one interface. Assume I have one abstract method M1. Semicolon. Anyway, you are providing definition. Now understand whether it is from interface 1 or interface 2, not a problem. Why? In both the cases, the methods are not defined. They're just declaring whether you are getting from interface 1 or interface 2, not a problem. If you want, you can write static methods also. For example, M2 of into some y. If you want, you can write some static method also, M2 of into y. Remember, a static method belongs to that interface only. That is not available for the child class. If you want, you can create one default method also. Suppose static method. Suppose a default method. But the default method name is must to be different. Why? The default methods are available to the child. Now, based on this model, I will implement interface. Write down one program. First, to create interface iTest1. Within this interface, write down one abstract method. So, public abstract void M1 of into some x abstract method. If you want, you can write static and default methods also. Suppose write down public static void M2 of into y. So directly print the value system.out.println M2 of y is equal to print the value of y. Clear? So in this, I created one static method also. Again, if you want, you can write down the default methods also. Default methods also. See this one, default void m3 of into some variable z. Print m3 z is equal to plus z. Okay, now close this interface. Now create another interface. Create another interface. Suppose interface name is itest2. In this interface also, you need to write the same abstract method. Then only multiple inheritance is achieved. Now, even though you are writing same m2, not a problem. Why? The static methods are not available to the child class. So even implementation class implements both these interfaces at a time, not a problem. Why? Here, this m2 belongs to this interface only, and we are calling m2 by using this interface only. Here we are calling m2 by using this interface only. But coming to default, the default methods are available in the implementation class. That is the reason I changed the method names. Now, class, write down one class, I class. Here, implements. First interface 1, comma, interface 2. Now you got it how to write? Any number of interfaces that are separated by comma. You need to provide definition for the abstract method. So, into some x system dot out dot println m1 of x is equal to plus x. You are providing definition. Along with, if you want, you can write your own methods also. Now, create one class with main method, demo interface for public static void main string args. Okay, now create an object for the implementation class. OB is equal to new I class. Okay, by using this object, you are calling the abstract method, implemented abstract method. Okay, now observe, even though M1 is both the interfaces, not a problem. Why? In both the interfaces, it have just a declaration. In the implementation class only, you are providing definition. Now, OB dot M3 of default method in the parent. Anyway, in the interface, default methods are available to the implementation class. OB dot M4 of 5. So, if from interface to the M4 method is available to the implementation class. Now, itest1 dot M2. What happened? M2 from interface 1. itest2 dot M2 of some 6. M2 from interface 2. Clear? Save and go to the command prompt. Java C space demo interface 4 dot Java. Check any errors are there. No. Java space demo interface 4. Now see this one, M1 method, M3 method, M4, 2 static. So everything is executed successfully. This is my model number 1. So one class implements multiple interfaces at a time. Now, so another way to achieve multiple inheritance is extracting features from one class and any number of interfaces. Here, understand the point. So, class means the method is defined. Interface means the method is not defined, even though the implementation is not a problem. So, extracting the features from one class, that means one class extends from one class and can implemented any number of interfaces. Implements any number of interfaces. Assume this is one class. Assume this is one interface. Suppose I test. This is one interface. Now you are creating one class. This class here, what is the concept? Extends. Here from interface to class, implements. Okay, right? Assume within the class, we have one abstract method, suppose int k with definition. Within this, sorry, the concrete method. Within the interface, the same abstract method with the same name. Now, this is abstract. Understand what is the logic? If you are extending and implementing means you can rewrite the DIS definition, not a problem. Then it will consider the rewritten definition, or else you can directly use this one. You can directly use this one. That is also not a problem. You got it? Now, I will write down. Suppose, see this one. Create one interface. Instead of interface, first to create one class. Assume the class name is some P class. So within the class, no abstract method. According to the diagram I given, within the class I have, suppose the method dis1. I have the method dis. Just for diagram purpose only, I used the same name, dis. Here, just to print the value of x. Now, remove this default. Now, understand, one parent class is there. Within the parent class, I have one method dis. Remember, along with, you can have your own methods also. Along with, you can write any number of methods also. Now coming to some interface. Assume the interface name is itest. This interface consists of same method dis. Here also dis. Here we are providing the definition. Here this is an abstract method. Here this is an abstract method. Along with, if you want, you can write some methods also. That is not a problem. Within the interface, if you want, you can write some other abstract methods also. Suppose, see this one. Abstract. Now, one class is there with one method dis, one interface is there with two abstract methods. I class, what you have to do? Extends P class, extends P class space, implements the interface. You got it? How to write? One extend, another implements. Extends P class, implements I test. Within this one, what you are doing? You need to provide definition for M2. So M2, suppose print the value. Here you can use the same name or different name. That is not a problem. Understand the concept carefully. Because of extends keyword, the dis method of the parent class is available here. Here implements itest. What is your task? You need to provide the definition for dis. But anyway, already the method is defined in P class, you are using same thing. The interface consists of another abstract method, but this is not available in the P class, so that is the reason I provided implementation. Suppose here, if you write DIS one more time, no problem. Method overriding. Now create an object OBE dot, call the method DIS and OBE dot some M2. Save and demo interface 5. Save as demo interface 5 dot Java. Go to the command prompt, demo interface 5. So ob.m4 is there. Okay, here I forgot to remove. Save. See this one? DIS method, what we defined in the parent class, that is printed, and M2 method, we are providing the implementation, that is also printed. Now you understand how do we achieve multiple inheritance? Two interfaces or one interface, one class. We have another model is also there. Extracting features from more than one interface into a single interface. So observe what is the concept here. Assume this is some I test 1 one interface, this is I test 2 another interface, this is I test 3. Now this interface extends from here. This interface extends here. Now you are creating one class. Suppose I class, this implements. Now multiple inheritance achieved or not? Assume you have an abstract method M1. It also have an abstract method M1. Because of extend, this M1 is available here. Anyway, if you are providing the definition, automatically you are providing the definition for all the parents. So see this one, interface I test 1. Suppose interface I test 1, assume it consists of one abstract method, public abstract void M1 int x. One abstract method. In the similar fashion, you can create another interface, public. So interface I test 2. If you want, you can use same, or else if you want, you can use a different method also. Anyway, this interface, now write down one more interface, I test 3. See this one, extends I test 1, comma, I text 2. That means it extends the methods from both the interfaces. Now assume M3 int z. Here what is the meaning? Now I test 3 consists of 3 methods, M1, M2 and M3. Now you are creating a class some sample implements I test 3 means you need to provide definition for M1, public void M1 of int x, system dot out dot println M1 of some x is equal to plus x. So you are providing definition how because of extend keywords, the M1 method is available to interface 3. In the similar, you need to provide definition for M2 int y. So here the method name is M2, y is equal to y. Now, finally, M3 into some z. M3 z is equal to plus z. Now, close this class. Now you got it. So, implementing from multiple interfaces, sorry, extending from multiple interfaces, that is implemented in a single class. Interface 6. Public static void main string args. Within this interface, as usual, what is my class name? My class name is sample. Ob is equal to new sample of ob dot m1. Fine. ob dot m2. Fine. ob dot m3. Got it? Now save. Demo interface 6. Demo interface 6.java. Go to the command prompt. Demo interface 6. Compile the program. Check any errors. No, fine. Demo interface 6. See this one. M1 method is executed. M2 method is executed. And then M3 method is also executed. So by using these three different types of models, model 1, that is two interfaces that are implemented by child implementation class, one class, one interface, from class extends, from interface implements. Third model, interfaces are extended by one interface, a class implement that extended interface. You can achieve multiple inheritance by using any one of the procedure. This is multiple inheritance using interfaces. Thank you.